I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about building a district team. Many of you are divided up into sections and areas already within your district, which is great. It makes it easy maybe to set up reps for different areas around your district. Some of our districts are so massive that is a huge need that you already have. But I know many of you don't have that luxury, but just do your best to spread out area leaders within your district that can help facilitate the needs of the local churches in that area. One of the other needs that I've seen crop up a lot over the last little while especially would be getting specific impact specialists and teen girl specialists, ladies that really have a heart for the elementary age perhaps and then the teen girl age as well, but finding them things that they can really do that can impact those areas to where maybe you put their contact information as the person that knows the most about the elementary age group. They're the specialist for that age group within your district, and you just oversee the work that they do. And then additionally to the teen girl specialist, making sure that she is connecting with youth leaders and youth pastors and the district youth department. Those are two of the key roles that we see that are really growing within our district teams. One of those that I found very invaluable was to have event coordinators. Some of you may use your impact specialist or teen girl specialist to do dual role for event coordinators, which is fine. But we know that our teams can be very diverse and have a lot of specialties, things that they're gifted in. And so having leaders that have a different take on what an event could look like. For example, in our district, we had 3 different events. And even though they were all ran under girls' ministries, they all had a little bit of a different look, and largely due to the fact that different leaders were overseeing those events along with my leadership. So we had our non-negotiables met, but then they had their own touch that they could put on that event based on the things that they were gifted in. That was a huge help to me. They took care of a lot of the day-to-day planning and details of the event. I took care of the overall things like event registration, event promotion, finding the guest speaker, taking care of the finances, and all of those details. Another area that I think is a great win is for you to have a couple of trainers on your team, at least one other person. I know if you have reps, you've already maybe commissioned them to be great trainers in those areas, and that's awesome. But even additionally, having a couple ladies that maybe aren't area leaders to be trainers, that when you have a training that maybe you aren't able to attend or to lead, you have a trainer that you can call on. And if that is the case, when a local church is needing a training, you can put it out to your reps, you can put it out to the training coordinator. They can pick up those trainings and help share that load with you. I would also, if a local church reaches out to you to do a training, encourage them to help cover the expense of that person coming to do the training, such as gas money, meals, and some form of an honorarium. Just letting them know that this person is volunteering a bulk of their time to prepare for this training, and then their day to be able to come and do that training. So honoring those that are coming and being a part is a win. One of the other areas that I think as district directors that we're finding to be more important is having someone that can really hone in on the achievement things that need to be done within our offices or within our district. And I would call that maybe like a club specialist. They are specialists in the achievement part of girls' ministries and the clubs. They may be the ones that help facilitate the process of honor applications, maybe lead your district honor celebration, or just come alongside of you and help facilitate that. We have a couple that don't have a girls' ministries director at all, that I work with their kids director and make sure they maybe have someone in those roles. So if processing achievement and the honor applications and all of those things are difficult for you to find the time to do because of other things that you have that your other job or your other responsibilities within the district take you away, having a club specialist perhaps may be a really great benefit to you. At the same time, I think it's really important for us to have some form of commitment guidelines for our teams and times when you meet. We always met a minimum of twice a year away from our events. So once One time would be an overnight event, and the other time would be just a come together on a Saturday type event. These can also be done via Skype or any kind of web conferencing tool that you have. So just being able to get together with your leaders and see each other face to face. Important part of that is just praying and sharing needs with each other and praying over one another in the vision for what you have for girls ministries. So one thing is just getting together with them. The other thing is having real guidelines set up. I had a manual that we had for our leaders, and some of the guidelines may be making sure they're involved in local church leadership, whether it's just helping out in a club. We know we're busy, but I think it's important for all of us, including myself, to be involved in local clubs and local ministries to girls, and making sure that we're staying with our hand upon what's going on in our districts and in the field. It's important for us to be aware. Another one is just to be knowledgeable in girls' ministries and the things that we have to offer. And then just being specialized in their area of expertise. Like if we have a teen girl specialist, we want them to be able to have great conversations with youth leaders and youth pastors and our DYD. We want that team camaraderie to be a wonderful blessing. So if you need any samples of like team guidelines or team manuals, a great place to ask for some of that information, you can always email me at mgrote@ag.org, or even on our private District Girls Ministries Directors Facebook group. Just put a question out there. Say, hey, does anyone have a leader guidebook that they use to train reps or to go over in these annual meetings, to just make sure everyone's on the same page and committed to the vision of your District Girls Ministries. If you have any questions on building a team or any ideas, feel free to share those with me. I'd love to hear what you're doing and just to see things grow and grow and grow. We have exciting times ahead in Girls Ministries. Have a great day.